1995 Lady Redskins soccer season started off with some big expectations in the preseason practices.
Well, I think it's going to be a tough year. Everybody expects us to do a lot better. We have so many people returning, but we're going to be extremely young, and you can't beat that experience.
The team was gearing up for their first game of the season at Belleville-Althoff. Julie Strelo and Mackenzie Smith scored for Glenwood, giving the team a 2-1 victory over Althoff. The team's next opponent was in Peoria against Peoria Richwoods. Unfortunately, Glenwood came home with a disappointing 2-1 loss. The Lady Redskins did bounce back to defeat Southeast in Glenwood's home opener with P.J. Day and Amy Sanders scoring. Glenwood then traveled up to Quincy for a match against Quincy Notre Dame. It was a defensive battle which led to a 0-0 tie in overtime. Ursuline became the next team to fall against the Lady Redskins with 2 goals from Megan Stewart and Shannon Maddox, and 1 from Amy Voteva. Next up was Quincy High. Despite Lori Pro's second-half goal to tie the game up, Quincy came away with a crucial victory. The Redskins then tied Rochester 0-0. Once again, the Lady Redskins came back from the previous defeat and tie to shut down Dunlap's attacks and shut them out 2-0. Both Redskins goals were scored by Shannon Maddox. The Lady Redskins' next stop was the Quincy Old Man River Tourney. 4 teams played in a round-robin tournament. First up for the Lady Redskins was Fort Zumwalt. The next opponent for the Lady Redskins was the host of the tournament, Quincy High. Despite losing to Rochester in the third game, the Lady Redskins walked away with the trophy and had 4 players named to the all-tournament team: P.J. Day, Megan Stewart, Amy Voteva, and Bree Robertson. After coming back from Quincy, the Lady Redskins were working hard in practice. Amy Voteva had a very good showing at the Quincy tournament, allowing only 1 goal.
There's not much pressure because the entire team is basically sophomores, so it's not any different. Even though we're underclassmen, we have a lot of talent and we can compete with any team around here. And a lot of teams, they want to beat us, especially because we're underclassmen, so we see a lot of good games. Individually, I hope to get at least 10 shutouts a year and to be named to an all-sectional team.
There you go.
And I hope to be one of the area's best goalkeepers. And as a team, I think by our senior year, we should go to state and possibly even win it.
Another all-tournament player, Megan Stewart, was not expected to come back until sometime in May due to a heartbreaking injury she suffered in the previous season with a torn ACL.
I feel like I'm 100%, but sometimes I think about how I play too much rather than just go out and play like I usually do, that I'm worried about I'm not as good as I am or as physically strong as I was.
The Lady Redskins drove across town to meet up with Sacred Heart Griffin, only to come away with another tie. Granite City was next on the Lady Redskins' list of teams to beat. With the great goalkeeping from Amy Voteva and the determination of the Lady Redskins, the team came up with the only goal scored in the game by Shannon Maddox. Following that impressive shutout, Glenwood reached another milestone during the season. The team became the first Springfield school in boys and girls soccer history to defeat Granite City. The Lady Redskins were still riding high with their victory over Granite City, and it showed when they played Lanphier, destroying them 11-0. Things did not go as well when the Lady Redskins played Springfield High to a 1-1 tie. O'Fallon was up next. This time, Glenwood would not let O'Fallon get the best of them, scoring 3 goals and holding on to win 3-2. Pleasant Plains helped out in starting the Lady Redskins' winning streak with a 4-0 loss. With 2 goals from Megan Stewart, Shannon Maddox and Mackenzie Smith chipped in with goals of their own. Jacksonville was the last game of the regular season and senior night for Sharon Bethke. The Lady Redskins came up with 3 goals before the game was called off due to lightning. Glenwood was now setting its sights for the regional tournament with Lutheran. The Lady Redskins advanced with a 6-0 win. Seeking revenge from a previous tie and loss to Rochester, the Lady Redskins traveled once again over for regional play. This time, the Lady Redskins weren't going to be denied. They came out hard and put away the Rockets, scoring 5 goals and allowing 1. The Redskins' next opponent was the #1 seed, Granite City Warriors, who the Redskins previously beat during the regular season. But it wasn't to be for the Lady Redskins. They came up short, 2-0. Despite a heartbreaking loss to Granite City, the Lady Redskins had a 13-4-4 record, along with some individual and team awards. The Lady Redskins will have lost only one senior this year, so next year, with many returning players, the Redskins will be a top contender to go to the state. So watch out.